Hello techies. Welcome to our brand new video series focused on helping you get the most of your experiences in life. Before we start the video, let's know about Upptalk. Upptalk is a live, interactive platform for software training, furnishing robust personalities who could take on universal business platforms.
Of course, the text field. Can you give me an example of a text field that you may have seen? All the work that we did. Any text field. No notifications. We have a text field. No, that is. Yeah, that is a too far stretch. Let's say the data points that we saw and we created compensation eligibility rules when we entered data into the system, when we did a job profiles, etc., etc. Where do you see a text field? We used it a lot when we used a lot of text fields when we were creating job profile. Yes, the job title, that the title that we were giving name of the employee when we were hiring a workers. But we were hiring workers, we gave the name of the pre-hire right. So in the text field, what do we enter? We enter plain text. Right, we enter plain text in the text field. So all those fields that you have seen, I mean the rectangular field. I mean rectangular area where we entered the data like first name, last name, job title, right? Those were all examples of text fields. They were all text fees. They just contained some text information. Now, what is the rich text field? How is it different? Comment for the manager. Come again. Comment for the manager. But if you have to write certain, oh okay. If you have to write something, okay. Some comment for the manager. Okay, now let me ask this. Remember the job description field. The job description. What did we do there? We were able to. Correct, that was the purpose of the field, but remember we were able to add some color bold and italics and underlying. You are at A, you are to it. At A, you are to it. So is that similar to, let's say, the job title field? No different, right? We had more options. Correct, so the job title would be a text field. But the job description field that we had used, we could put in a lot of formatting and colors and URLs, etc. Right, that is a rich text kind of. Because you can put in some formatting in the text. So that is a rich text that those type of fields are also available in work. Prime example is the job description field. Numbers. Right, numbers. So a numeric field will contain numbers. Now I will also try to draw some. What to say? The icons that you would see. So for a text field, you would see the word T next to it. If on the name of the field you will see the word T. Again for rich text also, you will see the word T next to it. In numeric, you will see that the symbol hash. Right, hash. This denotes that a particular field is of type numeric. That means it will contain numbers. A currency. What is the currency field? Very well. Do you want to do that? Can you say, during the compensation, the currencies, the money? Yes. The money. So, isn't it? Is it numbers? Is it? Is it are the numbers? They are. But what is it? Why is it a different type? Maybe because it also has those like dollar symbol or the euro symbol. Currency symbols. It also has the currency symbols in addition to the numeric part, so it is a number and a currency. So currency fields are denoted by the dollar sign. Right. If you look at the field, if you see the icon dollar, it is a currency. Okay. Then we have the date field. Where did we see date fields? Throughout the process. Right, everywhere. Everywhere we saw higher date effective date. Terminated, terminated date, reorganization date. Right availability date. Earlier higher date. Everywhere we saw dates. Right. So Workday stores the date information in a date field. In a date field, and if we look at the date field, it looks like this. I mean, there will be a calendar icon. So it will be a square. And then I think, if I don't, I'm not sure if I will be able to draw it correctly. So you would see something like this. Okay. So you will see something like this. If you look like a calendar, so is C, if you look at this particular icon next to a field. That means it will be a date kind of field. Time. What is the time field? This is with the effects from. Audit trails will have the time. Right, and what? So is it different from the date? Because the data. They mark. They have. I will have the particular. I was minutes and seconds and milliseconds. Right. The time that will be different. So in the time, I forgot the symbol for time, but I'm not working with the time fields a lot. I mostly work with date fields, but still we can find it out, and we can check it out for ourselves. But there is an icon for time fields as well. The time fields will contain data in the format hours, minute and seconds. Write hours, minutes and seconds, and you can configure the format, but it is definitely different from the date field. Now there are certain fields which are categorized as a date and time zone. What is that? A date and time zone. What's? I don't know. So yeah. So it's something different from country to country. Yeah. So it varies from. It varies from country to country. Direct. So what is the time zone and why is it important? So understand. I mean if you are dealing with many people or multiple places, to understand. Who belong to what time zones. And then not all the time zones will fall on the same day. Correct. So when you have a head off us like today, I mean India is already into tomorrow's date, and we are still in today's date, which is 12. Correct. Correct. For a bad reason. Absolutely. So whenever we say a time or our date, and the time, we should also specify the time zone, right? So let's say, okay, we are going to have a meeting at 8 a.m. tomorrow. 8 a.m. What time, which time zone? Right. You may be blogging in at your 8 a.m. in the morning, and which may not be what we had agreed to.
Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. For more information, contact us at sales@upptalk.com.